Now we're looking at Duck Hunt today. That was the first game that we played when we were kids that you could use a gun for.
This gun?
Yep. You want to try it first?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it second.
Alright.
Then I want to try it.
So when the here you grab a seat. When the duck comes out, you gotta shoot the duck. Ooh, got away. Alright. Gotta aim it down. Line this up. So look down the barrel. You should see him right at the end
Shoot
of
the
it.
dog.
Oh, there you got it. See? Now you got it. Alright, you want to try Daniel?
But he got some ducks still. Next.
Line him up so he's right at the end. See, there you got him. There you got him.
You got three like me, Daniel.
So I was thinking we could make one of these for the arcade, a stand-up one like one of these. You guys want to help me do that?
Yeah! Yeah! Just
All right.
you need to stop the game.
All right. So I got this up in the cities yesterday.
Why do you have that?
This is a Nintendo's Versus cabinet. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I think we can power wash the bottom of this thing.
You think it's dirty?
Yeah, that and also there's a bunch of spider egg sacs.
Oh, some cocoons.
There's a bunch of our webs.
I think we're gonna have to make
We're gonna have to
either make a new bottom for this or fix this one. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that could be easily replaced, but still, no matter what, we got power wash it.
I don't think we're gonna power wash it. But...
Say hi to the new arcade game. What's this game called?
This one
Duck.
is gonna be Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt.
But right now, this one is called Sky Kid versus Sky Kid.
Hey, you don't. Hey, Dad, it's gonna be easier to move this one.
Why is that?
It has wheels on the back.
That's true. All the Nintendo cabinets had wheels on the back of them.
Is it? Ooh, the monitors. Wait, there's words on it. Is there supposed to?
Yeah, that's called burn in. So that was up so much on the screen that it burned into the screen. But when the game is on, you shouldn't be able to see it.
That's going to pick that off and put in a new one. There's a lot of stuff back here.
So what are we going to have to fix, you guys think?
Well, first of all, we're going to have to fix the bottom.
I'm going to move this fly jar.
We have to fix the bottom first. So it doesn't fall over while we're fixing the rest of it.
Okay, we got to fix the bottom.
And also probably fix the outer ring of this, since most video games don't show that. They just show the screen. Oh, that's what?
I've got an overlay that goes over this, and then we got a dark screen that comes in here. So, but we got to clean up.
And also unstick some of them. When I moved this one, it was like stuck, so it was really hard to move it. And it's pretty dusty back here.
Yeah.
Oh!
Alright, what about up here? What else we got to do?
Change out the sign.
Change out the sign.
Mm-hmm. and probably fix this since,
Coin door?
yeah.
What do you think? What's wrong?
Oh, it's rusted.
Yep.
And also, apparently, this is a really simple coin taking machine. It doesn't give you credits once you put a coin in. All it does is drop it into a box.
You know why that is?
Because back in the day, we didn't have as advanced technology as we do now.
No, it's missing. It's missing parts. We need to get.
Oh, yeah,
We need to get the coin mechs for it.
Okay, so.
My friend that I bought this from has some, so we're gonna get those probably next week.
Oh.
And then we'll put the coin mechs on.
Good thing we have 2 weeks and a couple of days before school starts.
That's true. Good thing. Good thing. When an arcade had a versus game, they would want to switch out. They would get one of these things. So this is for Excite Bike, which we already have at the bowling alley on the red tent, but it came. This is what they would send the person, and then you could swap it out. So what we want is Duck Hunt. It's got the name on it right there.
Okay.
You open up, it's got the marquee in it.
Okay.
See? And then these are the chips that you put in on the board to switch it from one game to the other. Here are the...
So are we going to switch it in and test it?
We can't test it just yet because we gotta hook up the gun to it. We're getting down to the part where we're gonna put the gun on.
Is that a real gun?
No,
Oh.
it's just like the one downstairs, just like the light cannon. Do you guys know how the game works? How it knows that you're shooting at it?
With sensors?
What kind of sensors?
Like in the cord, and when you shoot it, it might actually signal where it's aiming at through the cord into the TV.
That'd be pretty complicated with the TV, though. Okay. So, to tell it what it's doing.
Good work.
It could. Well, what they did, which is kind of cool, is actually what's in here doesn't shoot anything out. It is taking a reading. So there's a little diode in there that reads, and so when you pull the trigger on the game, for a split second, you can hardly even see it. It makes the whole screen go black.
Except for
right where the duck is.
That's why whenever you shoot, there's a white box around the duck.
That's right. That is how this, and if it picks up that you're pointing at that white box, then it tells you got a hit, and you made it.
But if you didn't, it'll just...
If it reads the black, then it's like, well, you missed it. And then it tells you that you missed it. So, what we're taking off of the old game
is some of the...
is this, whoops, not this. We are taking off, yeah, what we're taking off of the old one is this control panel here.
So you're
It's
taking
got
control panel.
2 joysticks and 2 buttons for playing whatever else that you're looking to play. So we're going to take that off, and instead of altering that one, I've got a different one.
Can I move this? So all you're doing is taking out the first and second player buttons in that one?
You leave the buttons in. We're just going to
What
put,
about those?
well, these I got to replace because they didn't come with this.
So all you're doing is taking out the second joystick.
Yep. We just take out the second joystick and...
It's still playable on the other games.
Well, you got to be able to select things. And
Yeah, but on the other game it's still playable, except 2 players different, because then you take turns.
well, we're putting it in a different game, so you won't be able to play Sky Kid anymore. You're only going to be able to play Duck Hunt.
No!
We can,
No.
we can switch it back and forth.
Oh, you said we won't be able to play Sky's Kid.
Well, we switch the chips back on, and then you can play it again. That's why I'm keeping this one, so that we can always go back and easily switch them. This will be a lot easier now, because once I wire all this stuff and get it all ready to go, then we can just take this board out, swap the chips, put any game we want back in, and just throw the control panel on. And all you gotta do is plug it in, just like you plug in your iPad or whatever else. So, we just gotta put this in here, run the cord through there. It was at this point everything pretty much went off the rails. We got the board put back in, wired the gun up, plugged it in, booted right up, looked great. Tried to shoot, couldn't even shoot the start one-up thing. Checked the wiring. This is the gun we had in there. Went over all the schematics, looked at everything 2 or 3 times, more than that. Borrowed a gun from a friend of mine. That one worked. Then played a few rounds, then it stopped working. Then I went back in, looked at all the wiring again. We could get it to work intermittently. Still having all kinds of troubles with it, so finally we went and I went online, found this little adapter that will allow you to hook up a Nintendo Zapper to this. Got a cheap Nintendo Zapper online because I didn't want to use the one I had in the basement. And we hooked it up and fired it up. She's worked fine ever since. I don't know what the story is behind that, but I guess we got there. So let's play.